So, did you learn a lot about Valentine's Day by watching the video? And then did you also look at find 6 facts? Let me just show you when I watched the video, I wrote down all the facts I could find out on the video. I got 15. So let me show you what you can do now that you've got these. We're actually going to learn how to make an infographic. And I'm going to close that up. I already had that open. To do that, I'm going to have you go sign up onto Canva, canva.com. And so you're going to go there and then you're going to sign up with Google. You know, you can always pause this video and stop and if you get behind. And here you can see that I've actually created, these happen to be 3 that I've played around with. And none of them started out as pink or Valentine's Day like. You can see this one still even says climate change. But it wasn't green, it wasn't pink and purple. Matter of fact, I'll show you where it was. You are going to create a design. So you're going to go over here, click on create a design. And then you're going to scroll down till you get to blogging and ebooks. That's where you're going to find these infographic. And so there's a whole bunch that you can find. And as I said, none of them started out purple. Here's mine's just blank. And if you can decide on any of these, and they don't look Valentine's-like. Matter of fact, here's the climate change that I used once. And then I tried this orange one. And it started with the 6 and talked about charity. And the last one I did was, I think it was down here somewhere. I tried one without too many colors, so I didn't have to change too much. See here, I'd have to change a whole bunch. I don't want it to be really hard for this first one. I want some simple one without a lot of color. So this time I'm going to try this black. It's kind of close. So I'm going to go here, and this is what I want to play with. So I can start out here, and I'm going to start out with 6 simple facts about Valentine's. I'm going to change this one a little bit. Oh, let's see here. Let me go here. And I'm going to figure out why. They have something on top. That's why I couldn't change the font. So now I can go here. And I can change this. And I can change this. I'm just looking at here. So I'm going to say, I want this big. Valentine Day. And that does not fit there. So I'm going to make it fit into that space by changing the font. So this is this 30.2. Let's see if it fits with 24. Oh, now how come? I can just keep playing with it till it gets on one line. There we go. Valentine's Day. Check your spelling. We talked about Valentine apostrophe S. And down here, and I can move this a little bit to get to the one I want and change. I might have to move something off, it looks like. Play around. Up, there we go. And I'm going to make this. Oops, there it went bigger. And I'm going to 6 quick facts. And I'm going to, oops, you'll figure out how to do this. I'm going to actually want to move this up. And then move that up. Maybe I'll make this a little smaller. Though that sounds kind of small already. 15 is not very big, but I would like to fit that all on one line. So put that there, move this down a little bit. You know, you have to get those 4, I can't move it if it's that way, I have to get it onto this. You have to do it just right to get, there we go. And then I can move this back. Again, I have to get onto this. I have to make sure I have those arrows going left and right. There we go. This one's kind of nice. I don't have to change a bunch of color. But if I wanted to change this, I can go on this black and make it pink. Yuck. I'm going to go back to black because I already have some of those quick things. So what do I want to do? Well, when I looked over here, all my facts that I learned that Americans spend, believe it or not, $20 billion a day on Valentine's Day. So I'm going to go back here again. Is this mine? Yep. I'm going to make this big. I'm going to show 20 billion big. And I can make this bigger if I wanted to, or I can make the text smaller. So let's just play with it a little bit. Again, you just move these things around. There we go. Move that around. I can make this bigger to fit my 20 billion. And then I can make this bigger so it all fits on one. And you can change. Just play with it and see what you can do. I can change and get rid of this eye here. I can go over here and say I can look for hearts. And then here's what you need to look at here. You can see some of these say free. And a lot of them say free, so there's lots of choices. But you have to take the ones that are free, not the ones that cost money. So I'm just going to do a real quick free one. I'll just take this. And I want this. And it's really big. I'm going to get rid of this eye. And I'm going to take this and make this smaller. And I can make this all look smaller too, so it's not so big anymore. And I want this to be about the same size as that eye was up there, so that's still smaller. I'm going to put it up there. And there's that. And then I'm going to add the real information here about Americans spend about $20 billion. I don't have to write dollars because I have the dollar sign on Valentine's, checking my spelling, day each year. And again, if I want to make that a little bit wider, I can do that. Try to keep it kind of the same. So you're going to do that with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5. Down here at the bottom, you should give credit, or somewhere, if there's not a space for it, you need to add the information from and give credit to the video, and I'll write that up on the board. But I want to show you how to share this. So I'm not sure if you can download it on your Chromebooks, but you can try. But you can definitely share this 2 ways. You can share it with an email to me. Show me that you got it done. And then you can also share it to an email to yourself as well. Just put a comma and do your 19 first, last, and share it with yourself. And then send invites. You can also embed this. And it says only public designs can be embedded. But you can embed this, copy this code, and then you will add that code onto your website. So whichever way you do, definitely email it, but also you can try embedding it onto your website and say your first infographic. That's it for today. Enjoy and good luck.